Okay, y'all. Real quick, okay? Because as y'all can see, I am working. That's why I'm wearing my blue light blocker, glasses. But before I start on a tangent, because y'all already know, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know that you stopped by. It is free 99. Love don't cost a thing, and neither will a subscription to my page. Okay? Neither will. Okay, got it. So anyway, as y'all can see, I am home. I'm working. Child, I got this hat on. I had a televisit with my doctor for my next Zepbound prescription for the upcoming month because I am on week 8. I'm down a total of 13 pounds. Today's Tuesday, election day, and that's what we're gonna get into. But I haven't weighed myself yet because my weigh-in day is on Wednesdays. Shot day is Sunday, weigh-in day is on Wednesday. So I'm gonna weigh myself tomorrow. So I'm holding off. But so far I'm down 13 pounds and I'm excited about that. I'm happy about that. Anybody who's interested, if you're wanting to see my Zepbound journey, you can watch it on my TikTok. I do have my TikTok link down in the description, or you can just go through my videos here on YouTube and give me a watch, give me a view and a like. Okay. I'm sorry I'm slurring a little bit too, y'all. I have not worn my braces in like a week. Oh, not a week, but maybe like 5 days or so. And so it's a little slurring because they're kind of tight because I haven't been wearing them. So that's that. So my apologies. But look, let's get into some quick house cleaning items. Y'all, today's election day, and I don't know if y'all scared, but baby, it's spookier than Halloween today because I just don't know what's gonna happen. Y'all know I'm in Arizona. Arizona, we one of those battleground states. So they've been talking about Arizona, the news, and all of the people that have been here. Kamala and Donald Trump were here last week. It's been hectic here. Y'all, and I'm still working. I got a lot of work to do, but I wanted to quickly make this video. So anyway, I put up 2 videos. So I haven't told y'all, but I do have a faceless YouTube channel, and I do make like AI videos, right? That I check, I edit, I change the videos, the script. You know what I mean? I do edit it. I don't just save it down and post it. But anyway, I made 2 videos that I did use one of my AI apps to generate, one for Kamala and one for Donald. So I posted both of those on my page, and let me tell y'all kind of like what I saw or what I'm seeing as far as like the trending that I thought was very interesting. And what better day to like come on here and talk about that than election day, right? It's election day, y'all. And I just find it interesting that there's so many wacko people online, especially on YouTube. Like YouTube and Twitter are the most dysfunctional places on the internet. It just is. Like everybody and their mama is crazy. They racist. They mean. Everybody thinks that they funny. They think they're a comedian. So you're going to get the best and the worst of people on X, Twitter, and YouTube. So I'm going to put in a picture here, right? So first things first, the video for Kamala has more comments, less likes, and less views. The Donald Trump video has way more views, way more likes, and less comments. Do y'all see where I'm going with this? Maybe y'all don't see it, but like there is a correlation that I'm seeing. It's like the people who are under that Kamala video, and I lost a couple subscribers. So I hope, well, if you unsubscribed, you probably won't see this video. But for anyone who is confused, I don't care who you vote for, right? Honestly, I don't care who you vote for. And I don't want this to come off as if I'm like, oh, voting isn't important. Voting is absolutely important. Definitely get out there and vote if you haven't voted already today. Okay, make sure you get out to the polls. That being said, for me, I still plan on living my life the way that I was living before today. Wednesday, I'm going to live the same way. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, right? I'm still going to do everything that I was doing before, no matter who's in office. You know what I mean? And I think there is a population of people just like me where, baby, we still gonna live how we supposed to live. We still gonna get up and go to work. We still gonna take care of our family. So it's not to say that I don't think people's votes don't count. Your votes count. But for me personally, I don't care who people vote for. Just get out and vote. Like, let your voice be heard. But I'm not going to get on someone and have something negative to say because they want to vote for Kamala. And I'm not going to get on someone because they have something negative to say about voting for Donald Trump. Now, do I have obviously my own opinions? Yes. And we'll get into those. But as far as voting, please vote for whoever you want to vote for. Okay. So I posted those videos just to kind of get a feel of the climate because, I mean, this is a big deal. This is a very important election. So I put out these 2 videos just to test the waters, just to see. Now, if you recall, what did I say? Kamala's video has the most comments, but less likes and way less views. And I went through the comments, and let me just tell you, some of these comments are insane, right? People have something negative to say. They aren't fact-based. These are strictly opinion-based, feeling-based, and they're negative, they're nasty, and they're mean. Now, I know a lot of people feel a lot of negativity towards Donald Trump, but his comments are a lot nicer, and there aren't as many comments. So people, that tells me, because the Donald Trump video has more views and more likes, that tells me that people will go out of their way to say something nasty and negative before they would be pro whatever, whatever the content is. I'm pro Trump, let's say, but instead of me coming on and being pro Trump and this is who I'm voting for, this is my candidate, it goes straight to, I hate Kamala. Kamala's a bitch. Kamala's a prostitute. Kamala, you know what I mean? Like, people are so sick in the head. And that leads me into why I even did this like little experiment, right? Because it's just an experiment. There's so much negativity and hate towards Kamala. And this woman, what has this woman done to y'all? Like, honestly, not the rhetoric on TV and she let the immigrants in and they killed some people and we need to watch her because she's been in office for 4 years, which she's been the vice president for 4 years. She's not been the president the last 4 years, but okay. Why is it that there's so much hate for her and she's driving a very positive campaign? On the opposite side, you have Donald Trump, who is a maniac. I'm not going to lie, y'all. Donald Trump is a maniac. He is deranged and he's a maniac. And I think in previous years, we've accepted him because that's who he is. And even to this day, we know who Donald Trump is, right? He is who he is. He never changes. Even when you think, man, if he would just change, if he would just try to be nicer, if he would just try to be a bit more unified in his messaging, man, we would all vote for him. We would all vote for him. And that might be the ugly truth. But if he were a nicer person, he could still be spicy, right? Because he is who he is. But if he were a little nicer, he would have a lot more people supporting him. And that is being told by my little experiment because more people liked his video. More people watched and viewed his video. But he didn't have a lot of comments. There weren't a lot of people who had negative things to say about him in the video. Kamala, people didn't like it. They didn't watch it as much. And yet they had so much to say about it. This election season has been insane because, like I said, because Trump is insane. I'm actually tired. I think this year, and I'm probably adding to like the mess that I'm about to talk about, but this year they started even doing polling numbers early. I was seeing them like starting to count electoral votes, and it's like, how are we? It hasn't happened yet. There were way more predictions this year. There were way more. There's just, I get it. This election is important. But I feel like the last election, we were pushing the message, this election is important. The election before that, the 2 elections before that for Barack's 2 terms, every election year, we're like, oh my God, this is the one that's so important. This one is actually very important. And that's why I'm saying whoever you vote for, you need to get out and vote. But it's been too much this year. I think a lot of people are tired. They're tired. I know I am. Maybe I'll just speak for myself. I'm exhausted, y'all. When I tell y'all, I'm so ready for it to be over. Between the antics and the division with everyone right now, it is just exhausting. It's exhausting. And the news is running these stories in a loop. I think I was watching CNN yesterday for maybe an hour. And if I heard one more time about how Donald Trump said Mike Tyson should get in the ring with Kamala Harris, I was like, why do they keep replaying that snippet? It's salacious. That's why. They want the people to like, oh my God, he's such a terrible person. Donald Trump is a grumpy old man. He's a grumpy old man. And Kamala, people have had a hard time trusting her. Another thing I've seen, which is this right here, is like, this blows my mind every time I see it, every time I think about it. But can I ask a question? Let me ask a little question. And I don't want to tussle in the comments. Not today. I might come back this weekend. We could tussle. But what's with Black men not wanting to vote for this Black woman? Can we just talk about that? Can we talk about how Black men are like, I'm not voting for her? Like, we're not talking about the issues. We're not talking about based on facts and merit and her platform. We're talking about she's a Black woman. Shout out to Jessie Woo. I'm not voting for her. I've seen there's this guy from Chicago. His name is SG Batman. He's like a rapper. And he always is online saying like wild, crazy stuff. And I saw a video with him. He was like, I'm not voting for that Black bitch. And I'm not voting for the white guy either. And I'm like, what was all the vitriol for her? He said he wasn't voting for either, but the vitriol towards her was like, I just don't get it. And it's very surprising because she has the women vote, okay? I think the women that are backing Trump, it's a little weird because he never has anything nice to say about women. So it's a little weird, right? But some of us women, like myself, we are logical thinkers, and I cannot like you, but if you are of a better benefit for me, then I'm going to take the benefit because I'm not so dumb that I'm going to lose out on the things that will benefit me just because I don't like you. You know what I mean? I would like to not have to work with someone or support someone who I don't like, but if I get the ultimate benefit, then yeah, let's do it. Because I'm going to win in the end. And I'm a long-term thinker. I'm a projected thinker. I'm a program manager. So y'all already know, like, I got the whole program dates and everything and how I need to get there. So I'll take it, right? But it's just like this disdain and vitriol for her. And I just don't understand it from Black men when even white women are like, they're at the top of Kamala's list, right? Like, a lot of white women are backing Kamala. Obviously, Black women. I won't say obviously, because there are some Black women who are also, I don't know. That's also weird. I can't put my finger on it. It's also a little weird, but there's some Black women that don't support. But I don't understand Black men having so much vitriol for her and being so championing to, and also being so championing for Donald Trump. It is off balance to me. Logically, it's off balance to me. I don't know if Donald Trump is a racist, so I'm not going to put that out there. But I will say Some of these black men that I've seen talking about how they wouldn't vote for Kamala, you wouldn't even be able to touch Donald Trump. You wouldn't even be able to be in his presence. You will never be in his presence. You'll never be in his tax bracket. Like, it is the, oh, y'all gonna wanna tussle in the comments, but I'm gonna just say it. It's the dirtiest black men that I'm seeing say this. Like, some of the dirtiest black men. Like, and when I say dirty, I mean dirty, not necessarily aesthetically dirty, physically dirty. I mean dirty as in just like, you don't have your ish together. That kind of dirty. You know what I mean? Like, I'm saying dirty as an adjective, meaning you don't have your shit together. You're dirty. Not dirty and physical, Anyway, those are the men. You don't even have your shit together. And you got all this mouth and opinion about this woman. But then this person over here, this man who you would never even be able to compete with, you'll never be able to be in the same tax bracket with, you'll never be able to even be in the same room with. That's the person you're voting for. And the reason why all of those factors and you will never come into contact with him or people like him is because you're dirty and you don't have your shit together. So why are you so hell-bent on discrediting Kamala? It's weird. It's very weird. For women, it's weird because of the abortion ban. Now listen, I ain't gonna lie. If I need to go to the chop shop, I'm gonna go to the chop shop. And I'm a woman. I can say that. It's my body. I'm telling y'all. If I were in a situation where I were assaulted or something and I was forced to have a child or a baby that came with so much hurt and pain. Now, it's not the child's fault. Of course not. But if this child is not even a baby yet, it's not an infant yet, it's not a person yet, right? It is an organism living in my body, right? There are people who have worms. That's an organism living in your body, right? But you'll flush those out, right? Not to compare a fetus with worms, but I'm just saying there are a lot of things that grow in our bodies that we get rid of, right? For health reasons, for whatever the reason. It doesn't make sense to me for women to be so women, despite race. It doesn't make sense to me for women to want to go along with someone who wants to take your reproductive rights away from you. And quite frankly, I don't even know why they want to. It doesn't even make sense. If that's the case, then like, what if women said, okay, well, if a man has X amount of children, he is required by law to get snipped, right? You got to get a vasectomy. You have 3 kids, 3 baby mamas, and you're dirty. You, by law, have to get a vasectomy. There'll be a lot of men out here that would not be able to procreate. It sounds ridiculous, right? Because the responsibility is on that man for bringing children into this world, just like the responsibility is on that woman for bringing children into this world. So I don't understand it. But I think overall, and I'll just put a pin in it, I just wanted to do an experiment because I'm feeling it. I'm anxious and I'm nervous, not about the outcome, because again, I'm going to still live my life, but I'm just nervous about what the outcome will bring for other people. I don't want people to get hurt. I don't want people to be so divisive for the next 4 years. I don't want people to be hateful for the next 4 years. And unfortunately, it doesn't matter who wins. That is what the next 4 years is going to look like. There are a lot of racist people who do not want that woman in office. And there are a lot of political people that don't want Donald Trump in office. Because I think Donald Trump, his message touches a lot of people in different classes, right? Financial classes. But it is more of a political adverse against him that is the loudest. And I'm exhausted already. I don't know about y'all, but I'm exhausted, y'all. I'm exhausted. And I'm just ready for it to be over with. So, just had to come on here and, like I said, just talk my little talk. Want to have a conversation. Who are you guys voting for? You don't need to tell me because this is one of those personal things, right? We don't talk about religion. We don't talk about politics, right? But if you feel so inclined, let me know who you guys are voting for. Who are you voting for tonight? Today is the day. Or who have you voted for? And what do you think the next 4 years will look like with either candidate? Are you anxious? Are you scared? Just let me know your feelings because it's a tense time, and I'm scared. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just terrified because the unknown is very scary. The unknown is very scary. So I love you guys. We can have more talks like this. You know, I love hot topics. I love political talk and things that are like, you know, a little like, oh, don't say that. You know, a lot of people the hush hush, don't talk about that. Those are the things I like to talk about. I got the biggest opinion about those things. So, all right, y'all. I will see y'all in the next one. I got to finish some work. I got a lot of work while I'm talking to y'all. I got a lot of work. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.